Well, Saturday morning, just a little after 8 a.m. and I am on a bit of a mission this morning. I'm doing something I've never done before. I'm in Toronto, and I'm taking Toronto Public Transit (TTC), which I've done before, but I haven't taken. I'm getting on the Jane bus, the Jane 35. I'm going south down to Jane Station, which I haven't done. I don't know. It's got to be 10 years minimum, if not longer. So you know what? I'm not really in need of the Toronto Transit Commission, and I don't disparage anyone that needs it, because you know what? The congestion and the gridlock of this city, sometimes it's better to be on TTC. But I'm doing it just for a bit of a day trip, re-familiarize myself with the Toronto Transit Commission and what kind of experience I'm going to get today. But I'm also, the main reason I'm leaving the house this morning is I'm going to go try and track down a homeless person, perceived homeless. Someone close to me drives by the Bloor Lansdowne area pretty much every day, and just west of Lansdowne on Bloor, I believe on the south side, there's a homeless person there, and the person that I know refers to him as the Giant of Kandahar. Apparently he's a big man, and he just frequents that corner across from Spar Marathon Roofing. He frequents that corner, and he doesn't have a tent or anything. So I'm going to go down and take a look, maybe get a word with him if I can find him. I'm probably going to stop and pick him up breakfast at the McDonald's at Dundas West Station. I believe the McDonald's is still there, I'm not sure. But I'm going to get off the train there and go get him breakfast. Then I'll go one stop further to Lansdowne Station, get off there, and then walk down to where I believe that he is. I've never met this person. I've never laid eyes on this person. So we're going to see where it ends up. But I'm just on Jane Street right now, and I'm going over to this bus runs quite frequently, and I'm just going over to the bus shelter right now. So I imagine it's going to be pretty busy on the bus too Saturday morning, because the city, with the rise in population over the last decade, the city's always busy. So I would imagine that the Saturday morning Jane bus to the subway station is going to be busy as well. And it's lightly snowing right now. It's about -2 in Toronto, and this is the intersection of Jane and St. Clair. But yeah, it's not a very nice day today, and I think it's calling for rain or snow later on in the day. I don't even know what the bus costs, but I think it's between $3.25 and $3.50, so I'm just putting in $3.50 and change. Here it is now, two of them.
Well, yeah, like just one elevator thing, something's got to give her.
Okay, so I just got off the Jane bus at Jane Station. I guess it doesn't pull into Jane Station for whatever reason. Doesn't even look like the station's open. I guess the station's open. But yeah, that bus, it's on a newer bus. Yeah, it was packed. Saturday morning packed. And yeah, they're not built for comfort, those things, that's for sure. But anyhow, I'm just getting on the subway now. First time I've been in the subway station in, oh, I don't even know how long. It's well over a decade. And it might be a decade before I'm back on it again, who knows. Eastbound, so this is the way I gotta go. Yeah, I love what they've done to the place. The decor is beautiful. Okay, so I just got off at Dundas West. It is, what do we got? Runnymede, High Park, Keele, then Dundas. So it's four stations from where I got on. And the bus ride from where I got on the bus at Giant of St. Clair to Jane Station was about 10 minutes. So all in all, it's definitely not a far transit commute today, but like I said, I'm getting off here and I got to get back on here. I'm going to get some breakfast, if that McDonald's is still there. I don't even know, but anyhow, we'll take it from there. It's quite the staircase. They got an elevator here, I just noticed too. I guess a lot of them have been retrofitted over the years with elevators. 2 sets of stairs. And I think, pretty sure I got to come back down the same way. So this is the platform at Dundas West Station. I've been here many times when I was young, or even going to concerts. We'd come here and take the streetcar down to King Street. But like all other TTC locations, it's been years. Looks like the McDonald's is still open. It's been here probably almost as long as I've been on the planet. Just ordered 4 sausage, egg, muffins and 2 large coffees. So I hope if I meet up with the Giant, he's hungry. Pretty soon it'll be they accept no bills. Okay, got 2 coffees here, 4 sausage, egg, McMuffins. I didn't take into account any dietary restrictions the Giant may or may not have. So hopefully he can eat McDonald's sausage, egg, muffins. I don't even know how I'm going to have one. I'm going to miss my train here, but that's okay. So just that one stop to go to Lansdowne Station, and I can't remember ever getting off at Lansdowne Station, even as a kid, but I'm sure I have. When we were kids in Toronto, we would, 10, 12 years old, we'd run the subway, no problem by ourselves. Me and a group of hooligans. So I probably have been there, I just can't remember. So when I missed my first train there, that was at 8:50, so 4 minutes between trains. So Lansdowne Station, like I said, it's very, very close. So from here, I gotta walk and go try to find the Giant. Hopefully he's there. Where I'm getting out here, it's a pretty sketchy intersection. It's known for over the years as being a bit of a crime hub, but I'm not overly concerned. Like I usually am not concerned overly, but you gotta keep your situational awareness up anywhere on the TTC, in my estimation. I don't even know if I got it at the right spot. Yeah, I got it at the right spot. West side, of Lansdowne. I gotta go south on Lansdowne to Bloor Street, then west on Bloor. And hopefully, like I said, we can find the Giant. I think I'll walk down this laneway, maybe try to find someone, lure someone in to attack me, make my Saturday morning a little more enjoyable. So this is a laneway right behind Lansdowne Station. It's not the cleanest, that's for sure. Oh, someone's been living there recently. Wow. Not a bad facade on that building there. In-depth mural on that building. Now, the Giant of Kandahar. Uh-oh, can I get out of here? I might have screwed myself up here. I might have screwed myself up. Okay, so here's Spar Marathon. This is a roofing company, roofing supply company. I don't know if I can walk to the street from here. I do not know. I think so, though. I think so. If not, the store is open. I could probably walk through there. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, so let's just see what we got here. The coordinates I was given was the Giant was set up right at Club Paradise, which is an adult entertainment club. It's probably around -1 right now. Light flurries. Yeah, I see him. Okay, so it looks like he's across the street. So I'm not gonna get him on camera unless he wants to. So I'm gonna walk across to him. Hopefully he's not combative. Okay. So I just talked to the homeless gentleman there. I didn't get him on camera, and quite honestly, I didn't even ask him if he wanted to be on camera. It doesn't really matter to me. I brought him a coffee. At first he didn't want the coffee, so he took it out of the tray, then put it back on the tray, and I said, listen, I'm going to stay here and have a little coffee with you, and the one you just put back in the tray, I'm going to drink that one, because obviously this guy could be a little skittish of strangers, right? So I took the one he put back down and I started drinking it. Then I put the other one on a bike lane curb, and I said, his name's Hussein. I go, Hussein, I go, that coffee's hot, it's tasty. I go, you might want it. So he did eventually go over and get it, and he drank it, and he's a well-spoken guy. He's from Saudi Arabia, so he's not from Afghanistan, he's not from Kandahar, as you know, it's a little bit of a humorous spin on it, and he's no giant. He's about 5'9". So I would estimate his age to be, I don't know, around 40, 42. He's obviously, I don't think he's drug addicted, but I would estimate that, you know, without stating the obvious, he has mental health concerns, maybe a little paranoid schizophrenia. I assured him I wasn't the police, and I wasn't any city worker. I offered him food, and he said no 3 times. Then I offered him a 4th time, and he said, well, what do you have? And I said, I have McDonald's sausage McMuffins, and he emphatically didn't want that. And I said to him, I don't blame him. I go, I'm not trying to purposely poison you. The sandwiches are still hot. I just got them from Dundas West Station. And no, he didn't want them. This guy, he didn't want any help, but he wanted a pair of gloves. And he was looking at my gloves. And the gloves I'm wearing, I couldn't give to him. They're special gloves. They're level 9 slash resistant gloves against edge weapon attack. And they're not warm. So I promised him that I would bring him a pair of gloves Monday or Tuesday, and I will do that. And then he asked me if I had an extra blanket, and I do. So I'm going to bring him an extra sleeping bag that I actually have at home, and a brown tarp. He's currently got a blue tarp. I didn't take any footage or any pictures of his situation there. It's quite in disarray. So I said I'd get him a brown tarp. It would blend in a little bit more with where he's made his makeshift house within a doorway of a church, an old church beside the adult entertainment club. But he was just telling me that he has to move all the stuff because they use the church today, and he's got a lot of stuff there. So I asked him, I go, you got a shopping cart underneath your tarp there? And he said, no. I go, holy, that's a lot of stuff. He's got like old food everywhere. It's bad. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna bring him. I'm put together a package. I was gonna do that today, but I wasn't sure what I was up against here. So I'll put together a package for him. This guy is the type of guy that he doesn't accept help right away, but maybe I talked to him for about 15 minutes. Yeah, about that. So maybe he came to the conclusion that maybe I wasn't here to harm him or get one up on him, because obviously people that live on the street, there's evil lurking around every corner, and they're always trying to take advantage of the disadvantaged. So I'm obviously not that guy. So I will put something together for him from the stuff I have at home. I have lots of different stuff I can give him. And he reiterated that he didn't want a new pair of gloves. So he wanted hand-me-downs. And he said to me, he goes, give me stuff that you don't want back. I go, that's no problem, Hussein. That's no problem. I don't want it back once I give it to you. It's yours to keep. But yeah, so I asked him, I go, what are you going to do when it gets colder? And he said to me, looked at me, he goes, I haven't figured that out yet. So I asked him if he wanted any hot pockets for his hands or feet, because I have, I'm a survivalist. I have like a case and a half of those at home, and so I will put together. I'll give him at least six pairs of those hot pocket. They're good ones. So you know, in the night he can keep his hands or feet warm with those, and they last I think 8 hours, 10 hours. They're good ones. So it's going up to +5 I think tomorrow. So that, which is kind of good for him. So, but I will get something down to him Monday or Tuesday. But anyhow, I'm gonna get going.